Hello, my name is Angela Butler, and tonight I will be discussing with you what I believe exemplifies bad leadership. Um, and the characteristics that I chose was dishonesty, fear of change, and wishy-washy leaders. First with dishonesty. First of all, being dishonest, lying breaks down the foundation of trust. You can no longer be a confidant to me and to others. Um, I can't follow you anymore because the trust is gone, the disloyalty um, is there in between, and now that creates a barrier um, between us. And so, therefore, I believe that lying, especially sometimes leaders lie to cover their own buttocks, so to speak, and to make themselves look good and in a better light, instead of just telling the truth about what might have really happened or what went down. They leave maybe their team or their company or who's ever up under them to carry that weight. And my uh, scripture for dishonesty is Ephesians 4:25, and that says, "Therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body." And in a church, that is true. We all are one members of one body, and that we should be truthful to one another and put off the falsehood. Stop lying. Keep it real. If you was wrong and you didn't do what you were supposed to do as far as a leader, then you should stand up in that and take full responsibility for that. So that's one of the bad characteristics to me that exemplifies bad leadership. Second will be a fear of change. Sometimes leaders don't like to change, and that's because sometimes they get stuck up into their comfort zone. And so fear can be scary for anybody. I even read that even positive changes like marriage or promotions can prompt feelings of fear. But John 5:8 says, Jesus said to him, "Get up, take up your bed, and walk." So, with that scripture in mind, is that we have to put action with faith. Get up, get out, take up our mat. You can't continue to lay on that mat and continue to lay in that bed and, just be content in what you've been doing. Sometimes changes must happen, and especially if you're dealing with different age groups, you have to change. So that's another bad leadership characteristic that I feel doesn't help people, and that would be fear of change. The next one would be wishy washy leaders. Their expectations are unclear. They say one thing, but their actions show another thing. They're pretty, indecisive. They can't make up their mind. And that can be very frustrating if you're working up under them because you expect your leaders to lead you into the right direction. If they're all confused, everybody would be confused, and then you wouldn't know what you're doing. So wishy-washy leaders, sometimes they just be on the fence. They don't know which way they going. If it's this way or that way, well, that may be good, but this may be good. And that's why I call them wishy-washy. They just They don't know which way they want to go. And so now they got you, not which way you want to go, frustrated, upset, and don't want to deal with them anymore. All right. And so my scripture for that would be James 1:8. Their loyalty is divided between God and the world, and they are unstable in everything they do. So I believe that just says it all. They're unstable, on the fence, wishy-washy. And those are my three bad leadership qualities, characteristics that I believe exemplifies poor leadership. Thank you very much.